Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're back in Blade and Sorcery. Okay, and today's video is going to be a good one. So, I know you hate intros, I hate long intros, and so I'm going to make this really short and sweet, and we're just going to jump right into it afterwards, okay? So today we're going to be talking about finishers, and honestly, they can be anything you want. Literally anything you can think of, you can do it pretty much. So, I came up with some cool ideas for you to try out. Feel free to experiment, add on to them, change them up a little. I just wanted to give you like a nice cool template of things you could try out and just experiment using your battles. Some of them are easy, some of them are hard. You just gotta experiment with them and see what you like. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to show some ideas, and I'm talking about more than just finishers, but that's what I'm gonna be talking about first. So now we're just gonna jump right into it. Alright, so for this first finisher, I'm gonna show you on this man right here. Let's just take that from me, sorry bud. Alright, so if you grab an enemy and you go over to like a wall or an object, you can smash their heads into the wall, and it works really well. Just a couple of hits, and then they're gone. Like, you can even do it in like a crate or something, really. Any of it works. No wall, no problem. Just grab your enemy, smash their heads right into the ground. Yes, it's kind of brutal, but hey, it's something to do. A really cool and effective one that I like doing is I like to go up in front of someone and then slit their throat. Or you can even do it by going up behind people. It's all your preference, but it is an instant kill. And that's mostly exposed on enemies. Like, even their armor doesn't really protect them because it doesn't cover that area. So, I'll give you one more. Instant kill. You guys know this one, but here we go. Yeah, just a simple stab at the head. But that may be like a super simple, like, oh yeah, well obviously. But just think about it for a second. Think about the things you could do with that. Okay? All like the trick shots you could do, and like all that kind of stuff. Just think about it, okay? Number 4, stab to the chest is a really effective finisher. Most of the time, it's an instant kill. But if they are on the ground, it is also pretty fun. Like, I like to throw them on the ground, go up behind them, and just stab. It's pretty fun. You can actually do a pretty cool 2-for-1 special sort of thing going on. So you can actually skewer them. If there's two right next to each other, kind of like this, you can stab through one, and then stab into the other. This is running like that. A nice little skewer sort of thing going. So if they're right next to each other, just a quick movement, you can stab through both. Sometimes even 3. It is really hard to do that though. But if you're wanting to go for it, go for it. Okay, and while we are talking about 2-for-1s, here is a good one right here. So, I like to call this one the headbanger. It's pretty cool. So those were 6 finishers. This wasn't really meant to be like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I just wanted to give some ideas so you can kind of be creative with your fighting style, because everyone's style is different, but I wanted to give a variety of some things you can try, just to mess around and see how it goes, and hope you guys can come up with some really cool things. Alright guys, you know what's up? It's staff time, okay? So I'll be talking about more stuff about the staff, because I did one thing about the staff in my first video, and I want to talk more about what you can actually do with it. That was just a random thing that you could do. I'm talking about the main purpose and everything you can do with it this time. And starting off with spells. So obviously, you can imbue the top crystal part with any spell that you would like. For this one, some people might actually not know how to do it. So you can hit people with it obviously, and it does leave burn marks, as you can see right there. But that's not even close to like the thing I want to show you. So, if you're actually clicking, for me, I'm playing on the Oculus Quest 2 and I'm holding it in my left hand. So it is the X button on my controller. So as long as I'm moving, if I sit here clicking it, nothing will happen. As soon as the staff moves, it'll launch fireballs. So, I kind of like to move my staff up and down, or just run and spam the button in my other hand. It all really works. It's really fun to use, and one headshot with this is instant kill. So, I'm going to show this one more time, and I'm just going to spam and kill all 3. Almost all 3. It's good enough. Next is the electricity spell. If you get it all nice blue and can you stop for a second, buddy? get it all nice blue and like electric-y, I don't know. You can actually go up to people. I'll go in slow motion for a second. You poke them with it, they'll actually get electrocuted. It's not like an instant kill or anything, but if you are in like a tight spot and you have an electrified staff, just swing it around, hit everybody. They'll be on the ground for a second. It gives you the chance to actually like do stuff. Like, not just one jab and they're on the ground. Yes, they'll get back up, except that lady maybe. But a single tap and have them out on the ground. So, and no, you can't like launch lightning bolts from it or anything. Sadly, I know I've tried. All right, next up is the gravity spell. You guys know it. You've seen it before. Might have seen it in like a trailer or something. You probably know what it does. Yeah. Well, I'll explain it to you. Some other things you can do. So, obviously, hit someone with it, and then they're kind of like low gravity for a second. It's not like 0 gravity. It's just low gravity. So, you can just like lift them up, and they'll kind of just float for a second. So, that isn't the most useful thing ever, but I mean, just a tap, and you can throw them up, and they'll go flying. So, depending on how good you are with that, it's not too bad. Next, you can actually go up to someone with the bottom of the staff and slam it in the ground, and it'll send like people flying. Or you can actually just grab this part and slam the bottom into it. Whatever way is more comfortable for you. And stab it into the ground like that. You can slam it into the ground like that, or slam the head into the ground like that, and it'll have the same effects. It's all whatever you're comfortable with. So just kind of experiment with that and see how it goes. Also, it kind of floats, so. Also, I don't know if you noticed while I was doing this, but this thing is a hard hitter. Like, just watch, okay? I did just hit 2 of them at once. But this thing is pretty dang good. Just by itself, you can go up to people, smash their legs, and they'll fall over. Like this lady right here. Watch. She's gonna break. Oh, come on. There we go. Just like that. And then I'll go up to this lady, smash her leg. Okay, I'm struggling. There we go. Come on. Alright, anyways, it's a really short video. That is 10 tips. So, yeah, for this video, I want you guys to kind of just experiment and see what you prefer doing. And, yeah, I just wanted to give some cool ideas of things you could do with finishers. And, yeah, so that is 10 tips and tricks on Blade and Sorcery. I will have another video out soon. Oh, yeah, by the way, Happy New Year. I know it's a little late. It's like a month late, but, I mean, hey, it's something still. So, yeah, Happy New Year, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.